You know, it's wild. Candace Parker just said what every Caitlin Clark fan has been thinking all season, but no one in the WNBA has had the guts to say it out loud. And it's exactly what the league's old guard didn't want to hear. Because while the jealousy has been boiling over and the double standards louder than ever, Candace stepped in with a calm, thoughtful reality check. The kind of mic drop that leaves no room for excuses. And whether the WNBA likes it or not, this might be the turning point.
It's so crazy to me because I'm asked so many times if I'm resentful in any type of way for where the WNBA is right now. My job was to leave the game better than I came into it.
Candace dropped a bomb on national TV. Not a loud, dramatic explosion, something much quieter but way more powerful. She said she gets asked constantly if she's jealous of Caitlin Clark. Stop and think about that. One of the greatest to ever play the game is being asked if she resents a rookie. That's how deep the insecurity runs in the WNBA right now. People see Caitlin's rise, and instead of celebrating it, they look for reasons to hate it. And that mindset, it's toxic. Because the message underneath those questions is clear. This league has a jealousy problem.
Let's just be real about it. Caitlin Clark isn't just popular, she's historically dominant. Her preseason game against Brazil drew 1.3 million viewers. Think about that. Preseason. And her regular season debut? A staggering 2.7 million viewers. The most watched WNBA regular season game in 25 years. And she's not slowing down. A recent matchup against the Liberty peaked at 3.3 million. This isn't hype, it's impact. Now, layer in the money.
Last season in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark was 26.5% of all economic activity as a rookie.
Caitlin Clark is projected to generate over $1 billion in value for the WNBA this year. Not tens of millions, $1 billion. That's revenue, attention, ticket sales, merchandising, and visibility the league has never seen. And when she got injured, ticket prices for games without her dropped 300%. That's not a coincidence. That's the market speaking. But what does the league do with all this? Celebrate it? Protect her? Support her? Not even close. After just one game, the WNBA launched an investigation into alleged hate speech in Clark's debut, based on zero evidence. Meanwhile, Caitlin herself and other Fever players were being targeted with real, disgusting threats. One person posted a picture of a player with a bullseye on her chest and wrote, "It's on site." Did the league say anything? Nope. Crickets. The WNBA says there's no space for hate, but when that hate is aimed at Caitlin Clark and her fans, apparently there's all the space in the world. Now let's talk about Cathy Engelbert, the WNBA commissioner. She wrote a long, polished piece for Harvard Business Review about how the league is growing. But when it came time to credit the reason for that growth, she barely mentioned Caitlin Clark. Instead, she credited years of hard work, strategy, marketing, front office coordination, and an exceptional group of rookies. She lumped Caitlin in with everyone else. It was corporate spin to the max. But fans aren't stupid. The reason for this growth isn't mysterious. It's Caitlin, and everyone knows it. Fortunately, not everyone's playing dumb. Lisa Leslie, one of the biggest legends in WNBA history, said it plainly. It's about jealousy. She talked about the Caitlin Clark effect and admitted we've never seen this kind of attention before.
I think it's all about money, marketing, and we cannot deny what Caitlin Clark has done for the women's game. I'm not going to act like it's something that we don't see. She's had a huge effect called the Caitlin Clark effect.
Teams moving to bigger arenas just to hold the fans. More national games than ever before. She said what others won't. Caitlin's not the problem. She's the opportunity. And the league is blowing it. Then came Candace Parker. She sat down on First Take with Stephen A. Smith and didn't flinch. When asked about the jealousy and the backlash toward Clark, she dropped wisdom that should be on a billboard. My job was to leave the game better than I came into it. That line hit hard, because it's exactly what more people in the league need to hear. She mentioned Cheryl Miller, a legend who never even got the chance to play in the WNBA, yet still supports the next generation. Why? Because it's not about ego, it's about legacy. Candace said she's doing the same, cheering from courtside, supporting Juju Watkins, and yes, supporting Caitlin Clark. But Candace wasn't done. She called out the noise, the race-based narratives, the viral Twitter fingers, the people stirring up controversy just to go viral. She said, let's keep it about basketball. Not because the other issues aren't important, but because the current moment is being hijacked, and the sport is suffering for it. Caitlin Clark isn't pushing hate. She's showing up, working hard, respecting the game, and praising her teammates. That's it. And she's being punished for it. Here's what people miss. Caitlin Clark isn't just a ratings boost. She's a long-term asset. Think of her as the NBA's version of Michael Jordan. That's not hyperbole. That's how the league needs to treat her. And the numbers back it up. Even when she's injured, the Fever are drawing 850,000 viewers on ION, more than some finals games in the past. That's the first wave of the Clark effect. It starts with her, then her team, and eventually the whole league. But only if they handle it right. That means stop treating her like a threat. Start treating her like the future. So now we're here. The WNBA is at a fork in the road. One direction, keep pushing back against the inevitable. Keep getting jealous, keep downplaying Clark's impact, keep ignoring your own star. And eventually, watch the momentum die. The other path, embrace what's happening. Protect your stars. Let the old guard lead with grace. And finally, give Caitlin Clark the respect she's already earned 10 times over. Because this isn't just about one player. This is about whether the WNBA is ready to become what it's always dreamed of being. If you're still watching, drop a goat in the comments, because that's exactly what you are for sticking around. Like this video if you're tired of the jealousy. Subscribe if you believe the WNBA can still get this right. Thanks for watching.